of thanks for the event. So please.
Good morning, Namaskar. It is a wonderful experience for me to be sharing as a chairperson of this conference. A few words about GOPIO. In fact, I will be speaking much detail in the next session. As already Mr. J.C. Sharma and Dr. Parimal Trivedi said, we have been coordinating the community for the last, in my own personal capacity, 38 years, but a global movement about 22, 23 years. As Mr. Sharma said, 1989 we did the first global convention. We campaigned on various issues, looking at the wider interest of the community and India. And of course, by year 2002, when Mr. J.C. Sharma and several others were appointed in the Diaspora Committee by the then Prime Minister Vajpayee to look at the various issues and how diaspora community can be of help to India, they came out with a report, resulted in the Pravasi Bharatiya Divas. But we are glad that the movement, the program we initiated in 1989, Government of India agreed to take it over. Of course, they have more resources and make it more successful. And we are very glad that it has become a big movement. I want to tell you that many other diaspora communities around the world are looking at the experience of GOPIO as well as what Government of India is doing. In fact, I have been consulting and providing services in terms of addressing many other diaspora communities. Personally, I have been interacting with the Basque community. I have traveled to that country before to talk to them because they came to know us through internet, came to our website, came to know how we are mobilized. They are also trying to know how diaspora community can be mobilized for the benefit of their home countries. So in this regard, we are very glad that GOPIO could put another milestone, especially launching this GOPIO chapter here yesterday. We hope to have more interaction. In fact, I was so pleased that the study abroad program has about 237 students. And we would like to see that Gujarat University provide as many as 1,000 students, because that is one way to get the connectivity for our new generations in many other countries to come to India, learn about India and connect with India, because they are our future, they are our future base of India in all these countries. At the same time, we are going to take up the suggestion of Professor Trivedi yesterday that many of the graduate students, PhD students can study under the guidance of some of the academics in different countries. The biggest asset we have is that we can reach a large number of people around the world. In fact, we can do any program, any part of the world at this point, because we have programmed such a way that we have the outreach to people of Indian origin all over the world. So if we initiate a program, inform the academics that we are starting this program with Gujarat University, especially students coming over here, or even getting some of the academics to motivate them to take up some students as to guide them, I'm sure we will be able to successful. So I'm glad that this is a new milestone, and we thank Gujarat University to be very receptive and going outwardly to reach out. We have had some cooperation with some of the universities before in specific organizing seminars, but we are going a step further to have more close cooperation, develop programs on a regular basis, and we will take it to the bigger and bigger heights. As Mr. J.C. Sharma said, we need to have close cooperation between the diaspora and the various institutions in India, and this is a move forward which we plan to do. I'm so pleased that so many of you came, especially many of my colleagues from USA. You already met Mr. Chandra Patel, our NFIA chairman, Sudha Parikh, Dhirubai Solanki, Ashok Motwani, Nirmal Sinha. You met many of them. Ashok Motwani is standing somewhere here. He is, of course, taking the video for my YouTube upload. Thank you, Ashok, for joining us. Neil Patel, you already met. Thank you, Neil, for joining us. Sunil Nayak, and of course, Dr. Kavita Sharma, who will be speaking in the next session. I would also like to recognize Anjali Pandya. Will you please take a bow? And Professor Vipin Sagankar, I just saw him coming in. He is also a professor from the United States. And thank you all for coming. And finally, thanks Professor Swati Kapadia and Mr. J.C. Sharma. He shared a lot of important points for us to take it up further. And of course, Dr. Parimal Trivedi, the Vice Chancellor of Gujarat University. Thank you for having us here. The time we came, we have wonderful, especially great hospitality. And thank Dr. Neerja Arun. The time we landed, we enjoyed this great city of Ahmedabad. And really thank you for helping us to have this program right here. I also like to thank Dr. Mukul Shah, our Pro-Vice Chancellor and of Gujarat University, and Dr. Minesh Shah, the Registrar of this university. So our next programs are going to be, New Delhi is going to be in the other place, right? So we just moved down here, from here. I think we have enough vehicles available who needs transportation to the other location where we will be having the program right now in another 15 minutes onwards, and also whole day tomorrow. And the evening we have a nice cultural program and dinner, right, Nirdaji? So a lot of programs, so join us. And finally, a great thanks to Nirdaji. I just want to tell you that I have done more than about 30-40 conferences. But when I was told by my colleague Dr. Jagat Motwani, I'm not an academic social scientist. As you know, I'm a technologist. I'm an engineering graduate, nanotechnologies, advanced material, deal with all new edge-cutting technologies to take it to the market, commercialize them. But since my experience in dealing with the community, I have learned a lot of the sociology, political science, and reaching out community service work. I personally have done, when I had no choice in the USA, when I was the president of FIA New York, there was no other group. And there were ladies who were calling me that their husbands kicked them out. What do I do? They are in the public telephone. So I'm not a social science, social worker but then, I didn't have any choice. And I said, okay, be calm. And I said, I'll get somebody to help you. So if it is a Canada lady, I'll tell you, okay, Canada Kuta, I'll get them, or a Kerala. So I have a lot of the social service experience, although I'm not a social scientist per se. But I want to tell you that when Nirjaji called me, and I said, okay, I'll get it. But I'm glad that I got involved actively to make it a great program. And this program is known all over the world because we reached out to about 50,000 people, and we did the mailing about 3-4 times. So the Gujarat University is known all over the world now that a big program is happening at Gujarat University, especially the Diaspora Studies. And thank you, Nirdaji, for doing a wonderful job, and her students, who are the students, the graduate students, who have been doing a lot of work, a lot of wonderful work. Thank you all, and we will see you in another 15 minutes at the other convention location. Thank you very much.